I am so excited to see Joel McHale with Sam Morril and Mark Normand. It's We Might Be Drunk, one of our favorites here. You know, we're really building up a little side storyline with this. Joel List, Mark Normand, and his buddy Sam Morril, who I like to refer to as Clooney, the Clooney of the group. Sam Morril. He's smooth. He's so smooth. In a jerky way. In a real jerky, gay-looking way. They're all together. They're all here on... Wow, I already feel the vibe here. So, these two here, Mark Normand and Sam Morril, they got zero business interviewing anybody or having a guest. Even if it's their comedian friend they've known their whole life, it goes weird. It's awkward. It doesn't feel like it works. And these guys are so uninterested. You know, Sam Morril's sitting there faking it through his teeth. You know, asking the most... Actually, Sam Morril might be trying his very hardest. In fact, he's not phoning it in. Mark Normand's phoning it in because he could care less about anybody else. He doesn't really care about another man's...
He looks like fucking Beavis and Butthead. He's like...
Yeah. Mark Normand could really care less about what anyone else has to say. He's not concerned with somebody else's story or listening to somebody else speak or thinking about what they go through. This is what people don't see on Mark Normand. This is a guy on a mission. He's getting up in the morning. He's got a little plan, and it's to make it through the day, getting the most little goodies he can to get through what he considers to be one of the most depressing worlds that has ever worlded. Very depressed person, extremely depressed. I believe he wakes up every day not wanting to do it, and if he's going to do it, hey, he's going to get a little action on the side. You know, he's going to let himself drink the day away. And he's going to feed into his most irresponsible ways. And he picked the most perfect wife, the comedian who, is, 50 careers under him, 50 decades of career under him. He's got her in a real good place where she's trying to climb that comedian ladder while dating Mark Normand. That's pretty good to get up there. So he gets away with it all.
She's stuck home with the baby.
She's stuck home with the baby. Yes, she didn't consider that. Neither did Joe List's comedian wife when they immediately knocked them up right after marriage so that they have to stay home so that they could go out and do comedy gangbang. This is really what's happening. Mark Normand and Joe List got married. Within day 2 of marriage, impregnated their comedian wives. So that the wife had to take a 1.5 year time out. Well, I have to go on tour in order to support the family. Isn't tour where it's like an endless supply of chicks and booze and partying with other chicks? Well, yeah, but somebody's got to make the money. She's having the baby. What a sick fucking twisted thing. And I know that's what those two are doing. And then Joe List, and you guys work together. They have a show together, for God's sakes. They probably concocted this idea together. Dude, we could be road dogs, Jerry. Road dogs. Can't you see them both? The only time Mark Normand's ever been happy is when he was chanting road dogs for that very brief drunken moment. They both knocked up their wives at the same time purposely. So that they could both have babies. Those wives are out of the picture. Both of them are out of the picture. Because guess what? If only one of them's out of the picture, same problem. Now they got Joe List's wife tagging along to all their gangbangs. That can't happen. They have to be pregnant at the same time. This was by design.
Incredible.
And that's only my opinion, of course, but...
Just a theory. Now...
I can't imagine that it's my theory would be wrong on that. How stupid would I look if that was wrong? I'm in no position to put myself at risk like that.
Can I share that a person watching this podcast can choose to, if they please, remove Sam Morril's pants with the mind.
So if you squint, everybody take a look at Sam Morril. Now do a little squint. He is wearing ladies' pantyhose and fully naked, wearing just a sweatshirt. The pantyhose come up to the knee in this case, and one of them is sagging. Now, that's actually just whatever this cord is, creating the pantyhose line, and then for some reason it's darker here, so it really looks like he's wearing some sexy stockings and he's fully naked. And maybe even if you squint, it looks like his penis is being blurred, but in real life, he's still fully naked, just wearing the sweatshirt and the under t-shirt, and just sitting there with his legs open, naked, wiggling his pasty white part.
I mean, a flesh-colored short?
It's very gross. If a man can squint and see naked,
you don't even have to squint that hard.
You squint at me, you're not seeing anything. You don't have to squint that hard. You
barely have to close your eyes even a quarter to get him half nude.
You could also just be walking past the screen and it's happening. It's not a magic eye, folks. And I'll say this, if I could see you naked faster than a magic eye could kick in, then you're wearing the wrong pant. It's time to put on some pants. And I say this to people online. I see them and they don't realize it, like a guy like this. And you say to them, you go, put on some pants and delete the video. That really affects a guy. There's this guy from Oyster Coolers, something like this. This is a new cooler company. He's trying to pretend it's the best cooler in the world. It's some silver cooler. And the guy is constantly in the ads, the owner of this company, and he's like a jerk. Imagine like Sam Morril just wearing shorts, worse, and he's constantly like sitting on the ground in shorts and just his legs spread, and he's talking about how cool the cooler is. Get out of your ads. Stop showcasing yourself at all. This is a cooler company. And I've been picking on this guy. If you go find this company, you can go through some of their posts. I believe he's been deleting stuff as well. But every time he posts an ad, I'm quick in there and I do a whole paragraph about, I go, get dressed. Because to say get dressed to somebody, you don't say put on some pants. You don't say, are you naked? You go, get dressed and get up and delete the video. And he's sitting on the floor, like trying to demo this cooler, and he's got his legs spread like this. And I said, sit up, delete the video. This is, completely unacceptable. And believe me, I could see it in his next video. He's got like this fear of the camera now. He does.
You've been taking it up with a lot of companies.
Oh, all my anger. I found out this. Don't troll people. Don't troll people. Troll companies only. Don't hurt people. People are going through a lot. These companies are taking a lot and scamming a lot. They need to have a hard time. I don't want them thinking advertising is fun and games. Advertising should come with a price. You want to make all that quick money with that manipulation using that app to manipulate us on the scroll by.
Post on Instagram, are you allowed to delete the comments off the sponsored post? Because
you shouldn't be allowed. You shouldn't be allowed to. There should be a lot of rules with this crap that aren't implied. So the very least you could do is really try to get at these guys to make them shameful for being these infomercial hosts on these things, because they heard, oh, TikTok, if you just act like it's a regular TikTok video, it does really well. Okay, that's a scam. That's a con. You're taking away like something entertaining, something good and nice, like a dance from TikTok, and you're turning it into scum. You're turning it into some deceitful con, and for what? So you could overpromise all these items, business and pleasure. Oh, I've had it with them this season. Business and pleasure. You seeing these striped umbrellas? Oh, they got me good. And meanwhile, here we are. Half summer's over. And I'm sitting there being fried alive because the umbrella has been back ordered, and they just keep hitting me with the AI customer service. So do not shop with business and pleasure, and the stuff arrives dirty. You go, oh, I thought not so glamorous, huh? You should see their Instagram is so glamorous, so upscale. I hate that too. If you're pretending, oh, look at me, this is like living at the Moulin Rouge. And then you get the package and it's like they've kicked it down the street and it's covered in dirt and that's the main box to the item. They don't put it inside a box. Shame on them. So yes, pick on companies all the time. And you can't get in trouble because it's a entity, not a guy. You could always make fun of entities. Even your parents didn't ever say, don't make fun of any conglomerates. They never said that. They said, don't make fun of him. Don't make fun of her. Making fun of entities, you could get it all out. No man gets hurt except for the owner of the company.
They got someone else to share the pain with.
Yep. And maybe some fucking, who I hate the most? These bottom of the barrel workers that do the email or the social media. I give them hell. It's like, oh, you don't want to, you're just the worker? Get out of there. Protest with your quit. Jesus. Okay, so here they are. The faux hunk is back, and look at his body language right off the bat. This is Sam Morril. Now, Joe List is the guy I was saying that him teamed up with to get their wives off their back with the pregnancies. Sam Morril isn't on to, Mark Normand would never share such a scheme with Sam Morril. But Joe List, you dirty dog. You're a genius. I can see them cooking up that fucking scheme and thinking that it's a Seinfeld app, so it's okay. Here is the faux hunk himself. He's on some sort of press tour, right? He's got to the network is making him do this. He's got here's the faux hunk. What's his name?
Joel McHale.
Joel McHale. And that must look really annoying. Or cool. Could look cool. This could be a big hit. You don't know until you buy. Okay, so Joel McHale, we've seen him on Community. He's got this hair. Wait till you're going to hear all about his hair now. We've talked about that. We watched him on Dinner Time Live. He became a celebrity. If you haven't seen the Redbar coverage of Joel McHale from Dinner Time Live, that's a great one to watch. If you like this one, which you're gonna. So Joel McHale is here. He's got this horrific game show out. It's disastrous. It's one of the corniest. I mean, they didn't spend a dime on this game show unless it went into the prize money, but it didn't go into the set. This thing looks terrible. Rhett and Link put on a better game show than this, and it's psychotic. It's like it would be like if you remember years ago Howie Mandel's like suitcase game where he's opening suitcase. Now imagine a movie kind of mimicking a game show like that, but making it like feel satanic, like something from The Substance. It's wide angle, please. His game show was like this, and the network. And think about that too. Hosting a game show as a comedian turned actor on a big show like Community. I don't care how much they're paying you. It's a pathetic step down. Howie Mandel was so out of the picture before he came back to game show. You're like going, getting movies, and then what? You couldn't be an action star, so you're like, fuck it, taking the game show. Why? Because they paid $1,800 an ep? I'm sure they paid him way too much money. These companies, they'll probably paid him $300 million. They probably did. You look that up. Oh, yeah. $300 million. They didn't even report about it. They're just giving that to him. So McHale has to do these podcasts, which he despises.
Oh, yeah. Really, dude?
He hates this shit. He finds Mark Normand Sam Morril to be like his worst nightmare. It's like looking down the barrel of what could have mistakes. If he made more mistakes and wasn't an actor, he'd be one of them, and that's disgusting to him. He hates the set. He hates sitting there. He's got his phone in his hand. He's not doing it to like share something with the show. He's basically, if I remember correctly, just texting. Basically texting the whole time.
He's got ulterior motives with the phone. Okay. Don't worry.
Yes. Okay, so let's get started. Do we watch the intro on this?
Yeah, start from the very beginning.
Here we go. Whoa.
Okay,
we got a wine snob with us right here.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if not wine,
Okay, now we're going. Now I'm in heaven. Here it comes. It starts immediately with the wine. We don't really get into the wine stuff around here enough. We have with Brian Callen does the wine. You know, where he even does again, it's like a parody of a guy that was made fun of for doing that in a movie 100 times. Brian Callen does that. Stronger than laying it on thick in a sketch would do it. And so does Joel McHale. He's a wine guy. Now, there's a twist to this. And that it is, I am now a wine guy as well after watching this, because McHale dropped some fucking knowledge that these scumbums would never know. Shows he's got a little sense. And I like that. I like an upscale sense, a yuppie sensibility where people are excommunicating with those underneath. Okay, I like that. So, yes, the wine, it's opening. He's holding the bottle of wine, and he's reading the label and Googling. So they're already starting with the wine. It's going to get great.
Okay,
we got a wine snob with us right here.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if not wine, we could do we got every liquor.
Do you have
I could do a little.
What, do you have an IPA?
Do we have beer?
I don't.
Good God! Oh, we got everything.
Okay, so it appears they started the show with, would you like something to drink? For some reason, the cameras are rolling. They start rolling the cameras as soon as the guy walks in before he gets a drink. Remember,
we might be drunk. He probably thinks this is like Hot Ones.
Yeah,
he's gonna get there. They're gonna have a huge selection.
Yes, a huge selection, and there's gonna be. Remember, he was on that Netflix show, the Dinner Time Live. They have a waitress or something, and he goes there, and they're still arguing. Here's how you know something's wrong: the man doesn't have a drink in his hand yet. So I'm sitting here suspicious, going, "Oh, is he just on some press tour, and he don't want to sit there and start drinking with them? This is the middle of the day for him. He doesn't want to be here." So they're like, "What do you want to drink?" And he's trying to get out of drinking, maybe, because then he's stuck with them. You don't want to start drinking during the day when you don't have to, especially with two people that you pretty much despise. So that's what my theory was. Let's see what happens here. That's one of my theories.
Do you have an IPA?
Do we have beer?
I don't.
Good God! Oh, we got everything except for wine.
we're
and beer.
liquor drinkers. We're not really beer guys.
Ooh, so he doesn't have a beer, and he seems to be, I don't know, I would say that looks like somebody who's Googling the wine, which is usually not done when you go somewhere and they offer you a drink. You usually don't grab the bottle and put on your readers and start Googling to make sure it's good enough for you. So I couldn't imagine that that's what he was doing, but it appears that is what he's doing. Now, was he right or wrong? That is, only Redbar can tell you that, and that will be coming up.
God. Oh, we got everything except for wine.
we're
and beer.
liquor drinkers. We're not really beer guys.
We're not really beer.
It's fine. I drink scotch.
We got some
Okay, we got
Lagavulin.
great scotch.
But no, I want to drink wine. Come on.
right,
This
all
is
Oh,
it's early in the day.
Oh,
This is so good.
this is really interesting. Sam, you're already kind of pussed out of this argument. This is too much confrontation for you. You're not really a confrontation guy, and you're about to cry. You look like you're about to cry over this light, awkward moment that didn't need to be there if you guys knew what you were doing at all. But you sit there and you go, I have a show called We Might Be Drunk, where we encourage the guest to drink, but they're going to be like us, scumbags, and just drink whatever's laying around. They don't think, oh, yeah, this is the adult world. This guy's a television star, movie star. And maybe he wants to choose his drink and not just go, I think we have some of this left here. I don't really know. What? Why not? You could have half my beer. We don't really drink beer. We drink Bodega Cat, our own rye. Hey, that's weird. I don't usually see many celebrity ryes. That seems like a pretty complex recipe for a couple of comedians to whip up. Oh, no, dude. We tasted like 10 different samples. And it's like crazy because it tastes just as good as regular rye. But like, this is like $20, bro. Oh, wow. That sounds delicious. That must be really good rye. Now we're going to learn something here today because it is ironic that this all happened. And who's the owners? Are they the owners of Bodega Cat? There's a lot of cross ancestral.
Yes, they are the owners.
Well, these guys all have different partnerships with each other, and some overlap, and some. These comedians, can you pick one young man and stick with him? Every week, it's a new guy. Next thing you know, I'll be working with Ari Maddie on a cologne. This is my signature scent. He would never have the guts. Okay, so they have Bodega Cat, and it's this whiskey. And remember, I'm kind of like the right guy to talk to about all this because I've done a Bodega Cat taste test. 2 times, fool! 2 times. Once when it first came out, and another time when the bottle had been upgraded and the recipe tweaked, aka cheapened, in my opinion. And both times I was thanked by someone from their team at Bodega Cat or someone from Mark Normand's World where they said, no, actually, I don't think I was thanked. I think I saw them commenting somewhere. They said, Redbar said Bodega Cat was good. And they go, oh, whoa, cool. That's super cool. So, yes, I did not get a thank you or anything, I don't think, from them. But I gave Bodega Cat positive marks. I believe we will find out today that the reason I thought Bodega Cat tasted good was nothing but a severe con job on me. And I think we're going to find that out. And even if we didn't even come here for that. That is a side plot line to what we're showing you. It could start turning into the main for me. But no, he's the star of the show here. This is Joel McHale. He couldn't be nastier. But does he have a reason? This time, we find out. Back to the guys trying to awkwardly get a drink in his hands. Will it be beer? Will it be wine? Will it be the Bodega Cat Rye? Or is he going to skip drinking and then this show's going to suck? Mark. Let's find out.
But no, I want to drink wine. Come on. It's early in the day.
Let's see what the rating is.
It's very early.
Which scotch is it?
Very early.
Let me start opening there.
Did you hear this? Let's see what the rating is. Which scotch is it? Now, he's doing a move that I would consider to be... I've never done this move because I have respect for even my enemies. I would never do this too. But he's doing a move called buying time, not really looking up the wine. Okay, this is a move where you don't want the wine. You're trying to get this point across, so you're just starting to go, wine, man, and you just spell it kind of wrong, and you're really not paying attention, but you don't want to look up. You want them to figure something else out for you. You obviously don't want the wine. And then they're offering him scotch. He's not really listening because he's so concerned. Fuck, what am I going to drink with these people? I actually don't even want to drink. I want to get out of here.
But then Mark goes, let me start opening that.
Yeah, watch.
Early in the day.
Let's see what the rating
It's
is.
very early.
Which scotch is it?
Let me start opening there, JoJo.
All right, the 2019 guy.
Okay, you can see this is a man with some practice in getting those drinks going, huh? Oh, yeah, that's a move. If you see someone eager to make you drink, we're there quickly. You know, sometimes it's that they want you to catch up to them, or sometimes it's they want to start drinking fast, too. So you got to be on the same level. So people, oh, let me open that for you. Here you go. Here you go. And come on. Slow it down. That's rape. That is a rape. That is a force. You don't give a man enough time to think. Handing someone a drink should need to take 1 minute. You ask, and then once you have permission, then the drink making can start. And then you ask again. And you get 60 seconds of consent. It's simple. And then finally, when you get that 60 seconds, you go, oh, okay, this is fine. He's just rushing that booze to someone's face. This could be even an alcoholic might go, oh, okay, fine. Life ruined. That is a man. You see this. He's ripping it out of his hand because he needs to get him drunk. Why does he need to get him drunk? If he's sober, they're going to look horrible to him. Remember, these are comedians. Comedians need to get rooms full of people drunk in order to get the laugh that they so desperately crave. So they make sure everyone's drunk, like I do here. Well, what do I tell you? No. What do I say to you? Don't drink as much, I say. Remember? The opposite of selling drinks. Saying, slow it down. For every 3 I have, you take a half. Remember that? I do the opposite of these clubs. Now, they get the whole room drunk. I mean, they're really basically Bill Cosbying the whole room. Every comedian is Bill Cosby. Get the crowd drunk. Doesn't matter what kind of problems they got going on at home. Just feed them this stuff. Otherwise, we're not getting the laugh. You're seeing it here on a podcast. Get that wine down McHale, or he's going to see how stupid we are and bad at this. And you look terrible. I know you just had a baby, but you look like you just came out of the womb. Your hair looks like you've been slimed. That's really, really concerning. Have you given up? Has given up showering and his hair is falling flat? Or was he just wearing a hat? He's red-faced already.
They actually discuss hair surgery later in the episode.
Yeah.
He's looking to get it.
Good. I'll give him some hair. I'll give you some hair, sir.
You could give hair.
Yes, I would like to give you my hair for a trade. His cheeks are already red. They start drinking an hour before the guests arrive. That's how scared they are of confrontation. To them, interviewing a guest is confrontation, the same level of fear that you get in a big argument coming up with someone. They do. They have the same level. They've already been drinking. They're rushing to rip open the wine. He's not sold on the brand. It's very simple. He's trying to look up the wine. He's not going to drink it. I know you've never heard of such a thing. He's not going to put that down his throat if it has bad marks.
Guys, here we go. Ooh. $12.97.
Hey!
In New York.
Ooh,
Well, that was
so he looks it up.
Wait, you should keep watching.
Okay, play.
Let me start opening there, JoJo.
All right, the 2019, guys. Here we go. Ooh. $12.97.
Hey!
In New York.
Well, that was when it was new.
Actually, we shouldn't have that. That's headache in a bottle.
Wow, he turns the wine away, and at first I hated him for this, right? I was like, arr! And then I was like, wait. I am now very concerned about wines. And it all became perfectly clear. You know, sometimes just because McHale does something doesn't mean you got to be against all of it. He heard this from someone else. So it's basically like we're just using McHale to send the message from someone else to me. So it's not like I'm believing in a McHale-acy. This is just some facts he knows. And I didn't think about this. So he looks up the wine. He goes, wow, $12.99. And says, you know what? No, thank you. Take it away. Never seen this done.
Ripped it out of his
$12.97.
Hey!
In New York.
Well, that was when it was new.
Actually, we shouldn't have that. That's
Look at Mark's.
headache in a bottle.
Whoa, and Mark has never even considered.
He's so pissed.
Well, I guess this is growing up. He's never considered. Watch this.
$12.97.
Hey!
In New York.
Well, that was when it was new.
Actually, we shouldn't have that. That's
Oh, wow. He really, hold on. He goes, what? And then, damn. fucking burned, right?
Got snatched, bitch.
We have to have, for him now, I think we have to have the opening of that Blink-182 song on the soundboard. It would go like this. What's that song called?
You're the expert.
Dude Ranch. This will be worth it, trust me. It might be. Dude Ranch, the album.
Damn it.
Yes, of course. Should be track number 3. I should know that, right? Okay, so now we got to get Mark on the screen. And this is what will happen when this becomes a drop. This will all be done, like, perfectly timed out. Oh, Jesus. Okay, wait. You got to just see Mark from that far away. For now. And then it'll be like this. We pause on him. We go, oh, shit! And then, yeah. Then it cuts.
Very good.
I'm thinking more of just da-na-na-na-na, and then a big reverb explosion at the end. Da-na-na-na-na, like Crowder's guitar stinger.
Okay.
Dun-dun-dun, but na-na-na-na-na.
I see the vision.
Mark, yeah, he's stuck in that song for me. That pretty much sums up his whole life. Somebody should make a music video of all the time epic Mark fails moments. There's plenty of Savage.
Mark fails.
Savage Mark fails. That's what it should be. Do you know people actually? He probably has his manager. The managers do this stuff.
There's a lot of Mark Normand clip compilations out there. I'm like, I don't know if this is all natural.
That is. Whoa, gotta stay home and edit. What are you editing?
He made his own Reddit account and then started posting his own stand-up clips on his Reddit.
Okay, so this is a pusher.
Which
pusher
is crazy.
N.
Everybody who's on your Reddit has already seen your clips.
Wow, he started his own Reddit, which is...
I mean, he started a Reddit account and then started posting his own posts as if it was social media.
Oh, he started a Reddit account.
But you don't post like he started
that
using
is,
it like Instagram
should be
and
the biggest crime ever.
On his
the biggest crime,
Reddit.
Yeah, the biggest crime ever should be a guy of this age posting a link to something of his online, if not on his own page to update people. That's crazy. To go into a Reddit as host, nuts. You don't go in there. That's for them. So very concerning. You know, if you want to go to Reddit, there's not very many pages you could go because where are you going to go? H3 Snark? Then you would basically be the scum of the earth.
Jail.
CPS. Stop doing it. Do not. I hate these fucking Snark pages so much. Wait, you can't even say that because then people are going to think I actually hate them. Listen, everybody should have a page. So, okay, we're here, and Mark got stiffed.
Someone said what he did is he actually took all of the classic Joke World Savage Moment compilations and then re-uploaded them on his own channel. You know,
a lot of Joke World's work is a clear-cut case of copyright. Yes. Joke World. Do you know Joke World? Outside of his weekly or bi-weekly little reports where he goes, today Bobby Lee went downstairs. You know, outside of that, what he does is it takes large chunks of podcasts, like 40 minutes. He'll take some 20 minutes of a guy's stand-up special, and he just makes a 2-hour-long montage of all his favorite bits from comedy from this
asshole on the 4th of July. He posted a video that was like comedians on the 4th of July, and he just posted clips of them talking about 4th of July anytime.
Yes,
like not this year.
And I go, no, Joke World. Joke World. You can't just combine 10 people's content to make 2 hours of your own content. Like, are you a clipper? You're just a clip channel, or are you a serious newsman? You know, we're giving you credit as if you're a serious. Too Lazy to Try. Too Lazy to Try ain't just posting clip montages of other people's shows. We must stop, and I do have an announcement here today. I will be suing Joke World. Yes. I will be, and you tell him I'm coming. You could cut to me because I want this as a serious message. Joke World, what can I say? I want to see you squirm. And Joke World, I am taking you to court. You will be being served with papers for copyright infringement for showing all those montages and chair reacting, basically. Not even having a chair. And the only way this lawsuit will end is if Hassan donates $75K to your legal defense. Think I'm kidding? Think again, or else I'll start suing all your friends. Sound like a bit?
Serious.
That's a serious thing people do in this world. And it's happened worse than that. Okay, there they are.
So
Why
Mark just
won't
got
you
snatched.
drink? Mark got snatched.
That's headache in a bottle, he said.
Headache in a bottle. I'm giving the wine away. Nice. Oh, you get your teeth done too? You're so handsome now. Oh, now you're cool. It was hiding behind all that schlub, huh? Now you're so cool. Cool crotch. Nice thighs. Okay, here they go. How they get out of this one? Oh, yeah.
I call my ex.
Hey,
It works. It works. Mark and Sam, yeah, it does kind of feel like an old Blink-182 music video. Josie. Am I right, fellas? Get this Apple Music out of the picture.
Wait, you got to go back 5 seconds to hear.
Of course, I would never miss a drop of this. Okay, here we go. So remember, he's denied wine, and okay, there we go. Watch.
I need
I call my ex.
Hey,
Let's do.
'cause with some of these, it
hey.
probably is fine, but I don't know if it like they reverse engineer like cheap wines, and with I'm not kidding, and so they would be like, oh, you like the taste of
Listen
that?
to this.
So they use all these like powders and chemicals and stuff to make it taste a certain way.
Mhm.
Whoa! So all of a sudden I go, I hereby follow Joel McHale. It's an honor to meet him. Oh, hey, hey. I'm going, this Joel McHale finally fucking got something right. That is exactly probably right. Now, I haven't looked this up. I've never heard this anywhere, but now I'm getting it. You know how you go everywhere and you're like, oh, barefoot wine. It's only $6. It tastes pretty good. Did you hear what he said? Listen to this.
Kidding, and so they would be like, oh, you like the taste of that? So they use all these like powders and chemicals and stuff to make it taste a certain way, and that shit gives you a headache.
Wow. Okay, so I fully believe this. I don't gotta look. I don't gotta look around. I don't gotta ask Google Assist for help with this one. I guarantee that's what those shitty wines are doing. And no wonder they taste fine, because you're emulating a taste using chemicals. And then I'm going, wait. Why does that sound so familiar?
Seems like Mark knows about this.
Seems like Mark might know about this and might be even eyeing the bodega cat as we speak, because Mark and Sam came out with a whiskey that's actually really good for cheap. Could they be doing this to, one of Drink's Taste Matters, just whiskey's the rye? Could they be being a rye guy? Yes, they very well could. Rye is, no wonder, nobody ever makes a rye, right? You never see any celeb go, I came out with my own rye. It's top of the line. Usually they make something easy, like a vodka or something. And I bet nobody would touch a rye. They wouldn't even have the guts. They would go, that takes like at least 50 to 100 years of family experience to get a rye down. That's what I would imagine. To get a real good rye going that tastes that good. So they probably went to this new place called Quick and Easy Buck Chemical Plant Alcohol Warehouse. And they'll do whatever you want. They go, this is, And it probably resembles the chemical breakdown of what's in Bodega Cat. Oh my God, that's what we're doing. I'm sending it to a lab with a real rye. and we're going to see the chemical breakdown of Bodega Cat to see if they actually did do this scam and compare it
Is
to
that a service that's available?
Oh yeah, a lab will do anything. You just tell the lab. I'm really, guys, this is an easy one. Tell her, guys.
I'm listening.
You send this out to a lab. It wouldn't even cost much. I could get these lab tests done for it is $2,300 max. Max. This could be something that's $700. You know, this could be cheaper than that. Could be way more expensive. Could take months, but I'm doing it. We're gonna send a sample of this rye and then samples of competing rye, and we're gonna see or real rye, a rye that it's confirmed real by the alcohol community.
Who is the utmost rye expert?
Well, that is something that the
whole
team will be
community?
working on, of course, Jules. I have simply come up with the concept. I will head the team, of course, very briefly. If you want to assemble a little investigative team to get this test done, to get this thing done here and put on the show and bust this thing wide open, let me know if you want to be part of this team. And of course, I will need a team head to then be in control of the other team members and get that all figured out.
A project manager.
Yes,
for sure.
So basically, I'm just the financer of this, and you guys got to figure this out because it will be something that needs to happen, and I guarantee you'll find out their rye is just colorized vapors or some shit like that. Colorized and color-coded, and yeah, of course, they have a flavor profile for everything. How do you know this? Because you see it all the time in candy. Where do you think the candy flavors come from? You know, it's simply just chemicals, and why not? Nobody dared to do it in the past because they had respect for people. They go, nah, man, you can't fucking just make something that tastes like rye when it's not even rye at all and it's just chemicals to made it taste. You can't do that to people. Nowadays, they're like, oh, why didn't I think of that? Yeah! And they're celebrating because they paid $3 cost with the label for rye. If this is happening, and if the wife's pregnant at the same time, so the stay-at-home thing is happening, I think we almost have a Netflix documentary on our hands.
They've got some.
And this is falling into my lap. None of this is even thought out. This is falling into my lap. So let's see what happens here, Mark. We got to get through it. Here we go.
Oh, you like the taste of that? So they use all these like powders and chemicals and stuff to make it taste a certain way, and that shit gives you.
Wait, look at that little face he made.
Chemicals and stuff to make it taste a certain way, and that shit gives you a headache. Thank you.
Easy, RFK.
Okay, gotta slow down here. Did you see what I just did to this keyboard? Did you see what I was doing there? I was going.
Please.
I mean, really, we got to slow down. I got very worked up. You know, I'm flying high on these two conspiracies that I figured out here today. Really. I almost need to just sit back for a while and think about these and the potential they have for busting this thing wide open, because that's what we want as people. I need everything exposed, right, guys? Hand over those files, even if it means your own life, Mr. Patel, is it? You know how Andrew Schultz's co-host is withholding those files? Okay, hold on. This is really getting silly. Test 1, 2, 3. We're back. Okay, so there's Mark Normand. Here we go.
All these like powders and chemicals and stuff to make it taste a certain way, and that shit gives you.
You've heard about that?
Thank you.
Easy, RFK.
Mansplaining. Thank you.
All right, good to know. Wine is the worst hangover, I think.
Easy, RFK. And you know what? It might just now have occurred to Mark that that's bad. Like he might have gone, oh, wow, it tastes just like rye. Excellent. Bottle it up. And then when Joel McHale explained it like that about the wine, it's almost like, oh, shit, stepped in it again.
All right, good to know. Wine is the worst hangover, I think.
Yeah, sangria is the worst.
Oh.
Because that's wine, but with...
And you know what? Instead of like, take care of the situation, think about it later, he just starts to douse himself in these beers. You got to drown that idea out of his head as quick as possible. So yes, we will be running lab tests on all your products from now on. And it will be funded by, by anybody who wants these results. Look at this. Here's another thing I just caught. Hunks don't drink pop like that. They just don't. That is a full nerd move. I've seen nerds in person who drink soda like this. This is a nerd's soda sip. There's no hunk who purses his lips like that when they drink. It's this weird thing only nerds do, not knowing how to like kiss. So they do it like this. Really? It's from not knowing how to kiss for so long that they start drinking like that. I'm not kidding.
There's another crazy sip.
You know someone's a nerd when they're like, hello, hi. Well, I can't even imitate it. That's how much non-nerd is in me. That I can't even imitate that one bit. So look at Sam now. Why are you so checked out? Just because you couldn't get drink order right? So stupid. Damn it, I really blew it with McHale. He's thinking about that. Okay, we will. Here we go. Look at what happens, this charade.
Wine is the worst hangover, I think.
Yeah, sangria is the worst.
Oh.
Because that's wine, but with other shit.
Gross.
I don't...
All sugar.
It's the hard liquor that gets me.
Really?
Yeah.
So let's do...
No, that gives me the hangover.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is really cool. He's a nerd. He's an asshole, right? But there's one thing he's more of than just an asshole. He is a complete nerd. Now, since he was raised so fucking nerd-like and not hunky at all, he still gives in like Patrick Melton will. If Patrick Melton is like covering two fools, he'll like give in to like their level and like start being one of them and like participating in their conversation. McHale does the same thing. So what you're going to see tonight is a guy who doesn't want to be there. He doesn't want to talk to them. He wishes he could leave, but when a question is about something that he does really know about, he gets into this bragging mode where he still wants to dominate the conversation with the sound of his own voice, like Melton. And it is a geek-based trait. So if you're going, I don't know, if he's such an asshole, why does he keep like engaging with them? He can't help it because the nerd upbringing. Okay, here we go. And look at that. What kind of rock is this, huh?
Wow.
And that shirt, see, no hunk would wear this shirt this day and age. Like, no hunk would wear that right now. There's not a single hunk out there wearing this shirt. Okay, so here they go. Sam's like, man. He's fucking pissed over the drink situation.
Even like a clean tequila or vodka, clear liquor to me, I'm good.
No, it's got so much more alcohol in it.
That's true. That's why I like it.
Distilled.
But wine is sugar, dude.
So he's quickly realizing he has more knowledge than them two.
I mean,
so
these guys fucking suck. Imagine having to sit here and have this conversation.
That's what I'm saying.
Distilled.
This is a special moment in time where a guy like this is right, but is also being such an asshole, but it's all forgiven. And also, finally, somebody stands up to these guys. And here is the part where he realizes, he goes, I'm dealing with morons. He barely is like talking through his teeth at this point because he's so aggravated that he has to be here for the next hour. And once he realizes that these guys know nothing because they're just spitting out like random nonsense facts that he has to keep correcting, once he finds out they know nothing, they become of no use to him. And he gets aggravated even more that he's got to be here. He can't fucking wait to leave. Norman feels it. He feels inferior. His ear started connecting to his neck. Okay, watch.
That's true. That's why I like it.
Distilled.
But wine is sugar, dude.
Sugar doesn't. You get sugar all day. Same thing doesn't happen if you have a donut.
I feel like shit if I eat a donut. Look at you. You're fucking ripped, by the way. I didn't realize you were like shredded.
Now I know he's wrong. Okay, so back to Joel McHale doesn't know anything either. So he's being a know-it-all, and he doesn't know. He said, you can't get a hangover from a donut. Are you kidding me? life is a fucking donut handle. You donut. I found this out for me. If I eat 4 to 9 Krispy Kremes in one night, I will wake up feeling like hell, and the whole day I'll be almost worse than a booze hangover. Krispy Kreme donuts. I have experimented with this many times, and I have found that is, in fact, a hellish day. Most people just ignore it. They don't think it's because of the Krispy Kreme. You could have sugar. You could have Sour Patch Kids. A whole bag. Those Krispy Kremes, there's something in that. That really hurts people. A donut.
It's probably chemicals.
Ooh. Well, gonna check those on the Yuka app tonight before I eat 12. And you gotta buy, they really make you buy because they only sell glazed in a 12-pack. And then if you want one chocolate donut, you gotta buy another assorted 12-pack. So you end up with, that could be hundreds of donuts. Okay, it's getting
Keep playing for 2 more seconds.
Yes.
So basically, they can't stand him, and he can't stand them, and they force each other to talk for a full hour.
Yes. Here we go.
Dude.
But sugar doesn't. You sugar all day. Same thing doesn't happen if you have a donut.
I feel like shit if I eat a donut. Look at you. You're fucking ripped, by the way. I didn't realize you were like shredded.
I had a donut today.
What a dilf. Killing it.
We had a cronut. Yes.
I feel like you hide it on the comedy shows a little bit. Now I see. I'm like, this guy's kind of shredded.
Excuse me? So he's so insulted right now? He's been shredded for over 2 years. And Sam hasn't noticed until in person. This is making such severe alarms go off in his head. If Sam and Mark didn't notice I have been ripped until now in person, how many others have not noticed I've been ripped? Was this all for nothing? You hide it really well in the show. I had no idea. Oh, that's great to hear. I'm so glad I spend every waking minute in the gym now for people not to know that I'm ripped. So he's fucking furious right now at that, and that he has that type of, that's his way of thinking. I don't know, you know what I mean? He's got that, that's how he's wired, where something like that will kill him. Good job, Sam.
Yeah, we had a cronut. Yes.
I feel like you hide it on the comedy shows a little bit. Now I see. I'm like, this guy's kind of shredded.
I wear shirts from Baby Gap.
That'll do it.
It's the only way I can show it off. So, did you find an IPA?
No.
Whoa. So he wants something to drink. You know what he's realized? I don't want to get drunk. I'm not drinking the rye. And I don't want the wine. I don't want to hurt my stomach. But I do need a beer to get through this. So you've been fixated on this IPA that they were looking for about 5 minutes ago. And you were just told they couldn't find it. You had been thinking about this IPA in the middle of every sentence you've been speaking for the last 5 minutes. And now you've just what are you going to do? The rye is fake. The wine is fake. You're going to get a stomach ache from both of those. You refuse. And they have no beer. How are you going to get through this hour?
Warm garage beer.
You have a flavored beer?
Ugh. Oh,
that's Whitney Cummings shit right there.
This is embarrassing.
She was pushing that stuff on us.
I'll have a Whitney Cummings kombucha. That's great.
I also will have
When he finds out, he goes, ugh, a flavored beer? God,
It's actually a June Shine kombucha.
Yeah, but so interesting. They go, we've got flavored beer. And he goes, ugh, no, God, everything you guys here sucks. And they go, Whitney Cummings brought it. And he goes, oh, well, if Whitney Cummings brought it, I'll try that then. Because he knows Whitney's rich. So he was turning it down when he thought it was their flavored beer. But since they told him Whitney Cummings brought it, he goes, oh, phew, finally, I'm sure it's safe. If Whitney brought it, it's got to be better than anything these guys have at the bottom of the mini fridge.
Oh,
that's Whitney Cummings shit right there.
This is embarrassing.
She was pushing that stuff on us.
I'll have a Whitney Cummings kombucha. That's great.
I also will have.
Yeah, are they cold? Yeah. Okay.
Okay, your order is in, sir. You could stop eyeing the waiter. Okay. Jesus Christ. I place an order with the waiter. I can't wait till she's gone. I cut off eye contact a quarter of the way in. You're staring at this guy. You want to make sure he doesn't go diddle-daddle around. Get the beer and get here, you say. And what do you think? You're going to do this with the power of your mind? See, it's because they read this Jedi stuff. Jedi. These people, look at a nerd. Here's a big one. Nerds don't want you to notice. They are literally trying to do Jedi mind during the day, thinking it might work and thinking they have seen moments where it did kind of work. And it's not a joke. They're not joking around. That's how you could tell if someone's a true nerd, if they're actually trying to do Jedi, which is ridiculous. So he wants that beer so bad. You're going to stare him down? Are you going to say thank you when you grab that out of his mitts?
I'll have a Whitney Cummings kombucha. That's great.
I also will have.
Yeah. Are they cold? Yeah. Okay, I'll do a kombucha then.
All right.
Spike kombucha.
How many drinks have you guys had? What's the record on the pile?
We've blacked out. We've got Bert Kreischer on. We've had animals on. So
that Bert, he's my hero.
Oh, well, you're the one.
for drinking. That one is less. That one, I think.
You already know all about them, huh? You're handling these as if they're yours, and you seem to already know the history.
He squeeze tested every single one in like 2 seconds.
Look at this. So here come the drinks. Sir, you are gay. I'm sorry. In a nerd way. So, let's see that.
That Bert, he's my hero.
Squeeze, why pass? You didn't even look at the label. You know it's a pass. That's interesting. Just a squeeze and a pass.
Oh, wow, you're the one.
Oh, and then a game of musical. Do you see this? The 3-card Monty, 3-cup Monty. Look at this. You would think you would just pass him. Oh, wait. Hold on.
That Bert, he's my hero.
Take this.
Oh,
put that
you're
there.
the one.
Then, instead of taking that one, which is closest to them. Order! That is how you could tell if somebody is a severe nerd.
So,
that Bert, he's
okay. Look at this.
Oh, wow, you're the one.
Take that one. No, he's going to claim it's because that one was actually technically down first, and he wants the coldest one. That's what he's doing. He is so OCD. He wants the coldest one, even if it means by a second. So they put down this one, and he goes, no, I'll take the one closest from the fridge. That's how he takes it down to the millisecond there. I've never seen that done.
Yeah, that one is less.
And then he knows all about it.
I like grapefruit.
This is the personal Whitney one. This is the one that made her fuck her stalker. Yeah, she had a baby with a stalker.
She did?
Yeah, fun. She's open about it.
Okay.
She's open about
So
it.
you needed that open immediately.
Baby with a stalker.
She did?
Yeah, fun. She's open about it.
Okay.
She's open about it.
He's like, don't fucking make it spill on yourself. Don't do this stupid. Do it good. Do it right. Then the camera goes blurry.
I don't think this is your story to tell.
No. I'm the stalker.
That was so fast.
Congrats.
Thank you.
He got that. And he's chasing it with a LaCroix. No joke. The cans have changed.
How did you even switch those that
Look
fast?
at this. How did you switch those out, you weasel? Watch this. There's the drink, alcoholic.
No. I'm the stalker.
Tiny sip. And then
Thank you.
LaCroix appears. They were switched.
How did he even have time to put
the only
first drink
thing
down and pick up the LaCroix in that short
there's
amount
got
of
to
time?
be another guy below the shot who is handing him stuff.
What the fuck?
That's the only thing it could be. It's an open-eyed gulp. That is sign number 1 of a kleptomaniac. What the fuck? He's so toxic. Oh my God. Whoa. I've never seen this happen. Look at this.
She's open about it.
Okay.
She's open about it.
I don't think this is your story to tell.
No.
And it's so funny how we lose. The camera goes blurry, and then the drinks change. This is kind
They
of
were
like
stitching together 2
Adobe
shots.
Premiere. I have the metadata. Mr. Trump. It's like, geez, do you want this guy to get... Obviously, these are powerful people. Don't you get the hint?
You should show people the files that you have after
Of course,
this.
yes. I've got files of my own here that are worth way more than any shit online. Okay, watch this.
Oh, no. I'm the stalker.
Oh, congrats.
Thank you. Yeah, I didn't think she'd keep it.
You were saying you're not touching this?
So the LaCroix sip was indeed gulpier than the booze shit of the Junshin. He doesn't like kombucha. He's afraid of it. He's picky. So, and look at the fear in his fucking face. What is so hard about having drinks with friends? It's an hour of having a drink. Do you want to promote this thing or not? By the way, no one watching this knows that you have that game show and never will.
They will after today.
Well, yeah, I did more promotion for your shitty game show. Look at this. Cheers to the best life ever. Fuck. No one else sees this when they're watching this show. They think it's guys having a good time. I've showed you. It's not.
Because it's too squishy.
That one, it's not as pressurized as the others. So,
Yeah,
I don't know.
right.
It's like an avocado.
Cheers. Thanks for
Hey, mazel
Cheers,
tov.
guys.
There we go.
I got to pull this up, but I have a
Another
photo
one.
I
That
opened
was
for you.
not. That was a fake. That was a
fake?
full fake.
He don't want to drink because he doesn't want to get stuck. Let's find out.
That was
Are
so
you?
quick.
You know, and this is why you got to watch on bigger screens. This is why, you know why? Most podcast audience are watching on their laptops. They're not watching it all. It's in the background. At home, you know, the smallest TV in the house is 80 inches to watch this stuff on. And you have to. Because maybe if I was watching on my phone or something in the car or watching on a small screen all the time and not really paying attention, you don't see the eyes. You don't see that pain and suffering and sorrow constantly in these casts. So maybe when you're just listening to the audio, it just sounds like, guys, because you could imagine them having confident faces. But when you really see their eyes close up, you go, oh my God, they're in total panic. For what? This is your career. So watch this
mazel
in.
tov,
Let's find
guys.
out.
Here we go.
How much is he drinking?
I got to pull this up.
Whoa,
That's
that barely,
nothing.
there's not one
That was
ounce
nothing.
of wetness on your lip. I take a drink, I'm covered. Okay? Please, look at this sip. Can we even time this? Now, in slow-mo, it looks like a big drink, but watch.
I got to pull this up, but I have a photo.
There's nothing there.
No swallow.
That is, he didn't even want that liquid touching his lips. It didn't even touch his lips. It didn't, the angle of that can, it didn't have enough grow. Okay? There's no way that happened. And you got a belly full of guilt. Look at how you're looking around. You know, if I looked like this, you'd be like, oh my God, do you have court tonight? Do you have to be in court? That's what you look like.
Okay, go to
Open for you.
705.
Oh my God, this guy's deranged. 7:05. You know a podcast is short when you don't have to do the O's. Okay, he's being touched now by Mark here. We see this. Let's see what happens.
You're in the Hollywood
I was not
world.
in it. Oh yeah, that.
Well, I
Ashton Kutcher's going to really come down on me for. But
Did
there
he
was.
leave the country?
Yeah, he's got his own
I think
problems.
he's out of here.
He's in a Hamas tunnel right now. He's hiding
Wait.
out.
He left the country.
I think there was some Diddy stuff.
Yeah.
Oh wow, this is taking so many.
Sorry, Joel.
He was on a weird streak where they wrote the judge to try to get
Yes.
that 70s show guy
Masterson.
off, and then the Diddy stuff came out.
So who are they talking about there in the beginning that fled the country?
They're talking about Ashton Kutcher.
Ashton Kutcher. Okay, and is that true? Does that story check out? Did they flee the country?
I don't think they really
I don't
did.
think so at all. Didn't they just make that video and then continue life as normal?
I think so.
They stuck up for the rapist.
Did
Remember that?
Ashton?
That 70s show rapist guy, they ended up writing letters to the judge saying he's a great guy.
No, there's no credible information indicating Ashton Kutcher has left the country.
No.
Says Google's.
There's
AI
not at all.
overview.
And he's sitting here telling another TV star, a peer of Ashton Kutcher, same level, that Ashton Kutcher has fled the country. You know, and he's getting worried here.
There's
Am
an
I
article
associated?
saying they're reportedly planning on moving to Europe, but I don't think that ever happened.
Okay.
And it's just like some
So,
rag.
Mark, for instance, Mark, you're being now sued for defamation by me. I'm launching a defamation case. You just can't do it. You people are sick and twisted. And you probably would get along great with a couple snarks I know. So you make me sick. Okay, he's pursing his lips. Let's hear this real quick.
Brilliant.
Dude, Where's My Car was a huge hit, right?
But a bad movie.
Straight. Well, then.
I mean, I don't want to get you in trouble. I know you're in the Hollywood
I was not
world.
in it. Oh yeah, that.
Well,
Ashton Kutcher's going to really come down on me for. But
Did
there
he
was.
leave the country?
Yeah, he's got his own problems.
I think he's out of here.
He's in a Hamas tunnel right now.
Yeah.
He's hiding out.
He left the country.
I think there was some Diddy stuff.
Yeah.
Excuse me? That's extreme. He wrote a letter saying the guy who raped is a good guy to the judge, and everyone found out, and they were canceled for that. Briefly.
Maybe he was friends with Diddy too.
You're telling me that... But you just Googled that. There's nothing...
It's not
saying
true.
that. Oh, yeah, it's not true at all. What are we arguing here? So why would you say that? That's like a clean-cut defamation. You owe Ryan Kavanaugh an apology. Let's hear this.
He's hiding out.
He left the country.
I think there was some Diddy stuff.
Wow, and he looks right at the camera, spreading the CPS lie, which is what I call a bad lie now. If you're telling a lie that's damaging, I call it the CPS lie, because it's just as gross as that. I can't believe you would say Ashton Kutcher was doing Diddy stuff and fled the country. That's like very serious to do to a fellow comic. Punk D, ring a bell? To a fellow comic? I mean, if somebody did that to you, like me, you would probably block them on IG. Are you kidding me? You're basically Redbar, but to sitcom
Yeah,
stars.
seriously.
You just Redbar to Ashton Kutcher.
You're psychotic.
And you completely told a lie. That was
What the fuck is
crazy.
wrong with you?
And the fact that you would do that, what even motivated you to say that? Why are you so off? That's a huge thing to be that off about. You didn't say, I think. You told this.
In it. Oh yeah, that.
Well,
Ashton Kutcher's going to really come down on me for. But
Did
there
he
was.
leave the country?
Yeah, he's got his own problems.
I think he's out of here.
He's in a Hamas tunnel right now. He's hiding out.
Oh yeah.
He left the country.
I think there was some Diddy stuff.
Yeah.
Wow. This is taking so many.
Sorry, Joel.
He was on a weird streak where they wrote the judge to try.
You got Joey Diaz style worried. So you hear Ashton Kutcher did some Diddy stuff. You actually got worried. Did you do some parties with Kutcher? Look at the worriment that comes across his face when he starts hearing this.
Yeah, he's got his own
He's gone. He's dead in the gone.
He's in a Hamas tunnel right now. He's hiding out.
He left the country.
I think there was some Diddy stuff.
Yeah.
Wow. This is taking so many.
Sorry, Joel.
What you thinking about there? Because you would get violent at one of those parties, too. When the other men were not there to get violent, they were there for sex, but you got the violent. They had to clean up your mess.
And you can't get mad at us for saying that because you just participated in the same
You
CPS
participated
lie
in that
against
stupid
Kutcher.
CPS lie, that baseless crap
So,
against Kutcher. And I hope somebody tags Kutcher with this clip and shows them this, because that's crazy. And his name is Sam Morril, Ash. Send me a Von Dutch hat in the mail for payment. Oh, Jesus. Sorry, I got to take this. Hello? Yo, Ashton, what's up, man? No problem. Oh, word? Solid. 1. Thank you. Yeah, it's all good. All right, let's see what these guys do next. They're crazy.
He was on a weird streak where they wrote the judge to try to get that 70s show guy
Masterson.
off, and then the Diddy stuff came out, and he was like, I think I'm going to go to Sweden for a while.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, maybe not Sweden. I made up a country. He went somewhere.
Sweden's a real country.
No, but I made up where he would have went.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know, Narnia?
He's in Narnia.
Here we go back.
We've had him on the show.
God, what is happening? Sorry, I had to do this whole business here. And I'm going to do it. There we go.
So Joel always does this thing where he is super obtuse about anything you say at all and makes it impossible to talk
Yes,
to him.
he does do this. This is who has the same trait. Ethan Klein does this too, with his crew. You know, where it's like an argument about every thing that he didn't know already is, really? How?
Country. He went somewhere.
Sweden's a real country.
No, but I made up where he would have went.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know, Narnia?
If you just
But how
noticed,
could you have misunderstood? He was like, they went to Sweden or something. I just made that up. And he's like, Sweden's a real country.
that is the true sign of a nerd. Somebody who grew up without pals. That's a sign of somebody with no pals growing up. And I'll tell you this, I just saw, don't think that I didn't see this little shift. Are you wearing a holstered? No. What is this? What am I looking at here, Jules? Is this a two-tone pocket or is this part of the shirt?
I think his pocket is just folded up.
Folded up pocket. Interesting. Okay. I don't really like the material of this. That seems very heavy for what he's up to. Very heavy. Okay, so he does this. Watch.
I made up where he would have went.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know.
Did you see that shift? That's an uncomfortable. So he's only been sitting for 7 minutes. And he's doing a shift as if he slept the wrong way on the couch for 2 hours. You know what I mean? At home. He's doing that uncomfortable shift. And if you're that uncomfortable 7 minutes in, boy, are you in for some hell. Why, of course? Well, they got restaurant booths with no table. You need the table, Jerry! So they're sitting in restaurant booths like this with nothing to lean the rest of their body weight on. So they're basically on stilts trying to do this show.
Okay, go to 1220.
And I love how Sam has pretended that it's fine. It's actually comfortable. Okay, here they are. Do we need any setup for this?
He is doing his same move again.
So he's going to do this little shuffle, this military shuffle, I call it.
Unexplainable. And then,
No.
3 years ago, I hosted.
Go ahead.
No, just keep playing it. You'll see.
Oh, okay.
It's not the shuffle.
But unexplainable.
I don't know where you
And
got that from.
3 years ago, I hosted it's like the Sci-Fi Awards. It's called the Saturn Awards in LA. And
Quit bragging.
well, I can't help but. And
Whoa.
yeah, and he was there. And I
That's
was
a shuffle to me. Just saw
There
with
you go.
my
He
own
did
eyes.
it too. I didn't even know that was coming.
Oh, you could tell when he's going to shuffle. He starts getting all pent up. I thought that's what we were doing, tracking the exact moment of his shuffles by what his eyes looked like. That's what I was doing. So he did turn again. So he's very uncomfortable. And okay,
Just keep playing
what do you
it.
think he's doing twice? That's the
I
question.
can't help but. And
Whoa.
yeah, and he was there.
The
And I was
shuffle.
like, here we go.
Yeah.
And this is probably where he's going to. And then he walked up and he was like, hey, Joel, how are you? And I was like, I can't keep track of anything. The Saturn Awards, pound for pound, one of the best award shows. It is.
I thought you were going to say the fattest attendees.
Yes.
Pound for pound, the fattest.
It is
people in
pound
the
for
crowd.
pound, like this muscle mass. But if you look at the list of people that are there,
Oh, look at that.
each year, it is insane. Like
Really?
Keanu Reeves, Nicolas Cage, and
Are you a big sci-fi guy?
yeah, I mean, I like a lot of stuff, but
Sure.
I love sci-fi.
So
but
he's been going on about the
interesting.
sci-fi awards for like 5 minutes straight.
Yes.
So he hates Sam, I think.
I
he
think-
laughs at Mark's jokes
Yes,
sometimes.
it's
but
really
when
interesting.
Sam tries to cut in, he
Yeah.
is so mean to him.
Almost as if it's a motivated thing that he made a deal with himself. I'm treating this guy like shit. It's almost that psychotic to where, usually you just go, okay, just be nice, just get through this thing. It's an hour. He's decided, like a nerd on a playground, that he's going to be this passive aggressive. He's not going to let Sam in no matter what.
And he's the one who brought up the sci-fi awards and has been talking about how amazing it is.
And I'll tell you this. There's nothing more insulting than a geek who doesn't at least like sci-fi. It's the least you could do is get into the sci-fi
Well,
genre
he's sure
as a
acting
geek. So what
like
were
he
you, a
likes
geek
it?
with no hobby? Oh, you love sci-fi. You know why you love it? Because Keanu Reeves and a couple other action stars were there. And you kind of go, oh, maybe I'm an action star with them. Listen to this lineup.
like
Really?
Keanu Reeves, Nicolas Cage, and
Are you a big sci-fi guy?
yeah, I mean, I like a lot of stuff, but
Sure.
I love
Clout's clout. I'm a big clout guy. Those names are there. That's a room I want to be in. Imagine being an actor for this long and giving a shit about Keanu Reeves being around. Who could care? I just saw him in a Teen's Choice Award. Nobody gave a shit. He got slimed. Nobody cared. Sam can feel this now. Sam can feel, and he's like, oh, man, bummer. I blew it with McHale. So he could feel this. And Mark has just, he's still probably, I bet you anything, he's thinking about that whiskey, or he's thinking about what he did to his wife. I mean, he's
on autopilot, fully.
He is just fully checked out. He don't give a shit.
Sci-fi, but everybody stays. Like Kevin Feige sits in the front row for 4 hours.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's a good time.
And so you do a monologue and what?
I do like a dance and I play a couple instruments. Yeah, I just do a monologue and then there's James.
Whoa, bitchy, and too dry to even tell if you're kidding. What a dick. He asked you a reasonable question.
And you brought this up.
You brought this up, and then poor sweet Sam Morril says this.
And I play a couple instruments.
Wait. This is, oh my God, that's very bitchy. Look at ours.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's a good time.
And so you do a monologue and what?
I do like a dance and I play a couple instruments. Yeah, I just do a monologue and then there's James Cameron.
Wow, Spielberg.
And by the way,
and you don't even look back at the guy that you just dicked over. You can't even look back at him. You didn't end in a ha-ha. You didn't end in a...
And by
you
the way,
ended in biting your fucking lip?
It's not that crazy to imagine that you would do a dance hosting something.
I was just about to make fun of you for doing a dance like Melton, which you would do,
so
which you
why
have
is that so
done.
Shocking?
He's like, so what did you do? Like a monologue or... No, I did a dance. But he didn't even give you the benefit of delivering it with sarcasm. He told you off as if he was talking in his own mind. Listen to this.
And I play a couple instruments. Yeah, I just do a monologue and then there's James Cameron.
Wow, Spielberg. I mean, this is a who's who of Nerdville.
And it's
Sam,
there's James Cameron.
Sam, what does it feel like to drown?
I mean,
look at what just happened to you. You ever been treated like that? This is how we all feel of you. So he instantly hates your guts. He won't look at you. He won't do you the courtesy of even looking at you when he blows you off so shittily. Shittiot. You know what that's from? If anyone knows where I got shittiot from, $20.
It's in an airport ballroom. That's
what?
Literally across the street from the Burbank Airport.
Oh, shit.
Interesting.
It's
Bob Hope.
Yeah, it's good times.
Wow, that's fun.
Yeah. It's
what is so good about that? A couple of washed up actors and Bob Hope. This is really cool. Something you even remember. Sounds like a nightmare.
By the way, he started this by saying the Sci-Fi Awards has the best lineup of all time and everybody is there.
I'm pretty sure you named everybody who's there and they're all dark-haired nobodies. Any chicks there or just the old action stars that you wish you could be? This is something else. And you're pretending to care about these sci-fi awards? Imagine if anybody ever said sci-fi awards to you. Look at you. Did you lose your bike, son? Sam's the kind of guy that's just like, loses his bike, he won't tell his parents. He just hangs his head in shame and just carries on with no bike. That's the kind of fucking person you are. And look at you, you weasel. All you care about is fame and looks.
Interesting.
It's
Bob Hope.
Yeah, it's good times.
Wow, that's fun.
Yeah. It's
how's the paycheck?
It's not a lot. It's like $250,000. With like, but I always, you know.
Why? Did you see what he did? And at least Mark has the sense to go, well, he didn't really know, actually. Didn't really know, and you cannot be that dry. You know what the old saying is? So dry it becomes lie. You can't be so dry it becomes lie. So you got to really start treating these people with a little bit more respect. You've had one smell of Jun Shin. You have no excuse.
I just make sure it's in cash.
That's cool.
Very funny.
Yeah, there's all these wacky.
Nice nerd sip. Do you see how he holds a can, this little queer? He really, you've grown up defunct.
There's Webbies and the porn awards. There's a million award shows. It's always
I
a.
remember Bill Hicks hosted the Adult Film Awards.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Wow.
There's that clip where he's like, I don't know how else to say this, but thanks for coming.
Hey.
When somebody talks to you that you hate, you just say, son of a bitch, in your head, and that's it. He just told you something. You can't even come up with a word. Oh, my God. Look at him down here. Oh, my God. You should, if I could freeze frame, every second I freeze frame on you, you're doing something wrong. It's not nice. Look at this.
Clip where he's like, I don't know how else to say this, but thanks for coming.
Hey. Greg Fitzsimmons said the great joke. He goes,
You think that's how you treat people?
what was it? Oh, I'm going to fuck it up. I saw Ron Jeremy at the gas station. We said hi to each other, and then when he was done, he took the nozzle out and sprayed it all over the car.
That's great.
Good joke.
Remember when Ron Jeremy
Why
was
will
in the
you
crowd
die
for that show we
laughing
did
at
at the...
Mark's joke?
And by the way,
Okay,
that's
wait,
still a fake laugh.
Sam said a joke first, and he
Yeah.
stopped himself from laughing.
Yes.
And then Mark.
said a
says
joke,
when
and he
he
goes,
laughs.
you got to be nice to
And
my...
now
he
Sam's about to
knows
try for another.
this is a clout-hungry peg! And he knows Mark Normand has a little bit of clout, at least with like an audience. He's never heard of Sam Morril. To him, Sam Morril is like some open mic comic that hangs around with Mark. He's Mike from Matan to him. So he doesn't even want to waste his time with it. He'll give a fake laugh to Norman for that little bit of clout. And what does he do? He doesn't give a big laugh. He gives a little bit of laugh for a little bit of clout. It's an even trade in his mind. He's not going to give the little bit of laugh for, he doesn't even remember this guy's name. He's not going to do that. Why waste that con when it's so hard to even do to someone where you're getting something from it?
For the car.
Look at this.
That's great.
Good joke.
Remember when Ron Jeremy was in the crowd for that show we did at the Cellar?
Yes.
Just passed out.
Sleeping.
Mark's just mid-set, and he looks over and goes, is that Ron Jeremy asleep? And the crowd just fucking lost it. Then he woke up.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, isn't he in prison for rape now?
Yeah.
Damn.
See, when he does know something, though, he wants to make sure he's the one who answers it. You know, if he doesn't know what you're saying, he will not acknowledge you just spoke. But if he wants people to know that he knows about something, he'll jump in. It's a nerd thing.
Okay, go to 24:45.
Okay, here they and look now they got to watch these stupid Bill Hicks videos. Oof, arms are crossed.
He's very sick of them.
He's starting to really hate them. Okay, play from here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we were on the air for a year before anybody watched the show.
Wow.
E was very kind and let us kind of marinate and
let us
get better. And so we didn't. So we were. It was basically a year before anybody started watching the show, and we were so lucky because of that. And then we tried it on Netflix, and after 2 seasons they canceled that. But now YouTube clips in any clip.
Exactly.
I mean, why don't you just say, you know what? Who the fuck cares? Can we just sit here so the clock's
Okay,
up?
so just to give a little background.
Yeah.
The whole rest of this podcast is Joel just talking about like Hollywood stuff like that, telling all these boring stories.
Really boring stories that he doesn't even want to tell, but he has to say something.
But Sam is still trying. So go to 29:30.
29:30. Here we go. Oh, no, that didn't click. Okay, so Sam is still going to try. He's still going to try to be a little host here as he looks to know. And there's no answers in Norman. That's crazy. We came all the way here. Sam's doing almost the exact same face he was making 10 minutes earlier. And so is Mark. These are almost the exact same faces we had when I was back there.
Dude, we watched Norman and I at a festival years ago in our hotel room in Vancouver, watched Ted together.
Yes.
You're fucking great in that movie.
Oh my God, Ted.
Jeez, thank you.
You're so funny in that.
That's Seth MacFarlane. Let me
See, when Sam talks to him directly, he starts staring at the TV. He won't. When Sam is directly speaking to him, he turns away. He will turn back to Sam after the speaking is over. But he will not look at him for the, good first half of the question, if not more.
Thank you.
You're so funny in that.
That's Seth MacFarlane. Let me.
He let you cook.
Yeah, he let me make a lot of jokes.
He's a brilliant guy.
What do you
You're
rate
a
him
great
for?
villain.
Is a brilliant guy. Thank you.
Yeah.
He's.
Whoa. That drove you nuts. You don't want him complimenting you, do you? Because then you got to be nice, right? Thank you. I mean, really, you're acting like Nick Cage, all right. In The Surfer.
Love The Surfer.
We loved The Surfer, and Nick Cage is still delivering these films. That Surfer was great. See, Surfer. Yeezy, Yeezy, it is I, the Silver Surfer. Merry Christmas, Yeezy. All right, I'd like to have the drink that he refuses to have with you guys. Thank you for being here on this We Might Be Drunk tell-all. All right, let's continue here. He will not. Do we keep playing from here?
Yes, this is the big moment.
Great, the big moment. So remember, he will not give Sam a thing.
One of the funnier people that's ever lived.
Yeah.
And he was shooting that because they were, the bear technology and all that. And
Oh, yeah.
hearing him, he was just like, I don't know if this is going to work.
Wow.
And then it really worked.
The output on that guy. It's like Family Guy, then American Dad, then Ted.
Dude,
then,
Ted the TV show is great.
Ted the
It
TV
is.
show's
It's
great.
great.
I watched it all. It was great.
I loved it.
He had that cowboy movie. He does those.
You just realized you answered Sam, and now you're mad at yourself for giving that one away. Because he complimented you, and you go, ooh, a compliment? Oh, damn it, I responded to Sam. I told myself I wouldn't waste time with that.
show's
It's
great.
great.
I watched an
Here, look
American
at that.
Dad, then Ted.
Dude,
then
Ted the TV show is great.
Ted the
It
TV
is.
show's
It's
great.
great.
I watched it all. It was great.
Wow, finally something you guys could connect on, yet you just turn away. You go, oh, stop these feelings. You like him now. Deal with it. So you're this is really crazy. I mean, you're acting like the fucking bear right now. Oh my God. And this is you. Look at this character is like a nicer person than you are in real life.
He had that cowboy movie. He does those musical episodes with song and dance chorus. It's incredible.
Then in LA, he books this dinner restaurant where he sings all night.
Wow.
He's got an album. He's got numerous
Sounds
albums
horrible.
out.
Yeah.
He's
How does that work with the bear?
Wow. Things seem to be going really coolly. So they have to have Google out now. If Google Images is off, they really have nothing to say to each other. The silences are now starting to grow in between sentences. We are only 30 minutes in to a conversation with three men. They couldn't even... this seems like, we've been waiting in here for about 7 hours in this lounge, waiting for our flight that's delayed. That's what they're acting like. So let's see what happens here.
Yeah.
How does that work with the bear? Is you just hear his voice just doing it, and there's so he's in the room with you.
He's in the room and directing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive.
That he's talking about Ted, for God's sake. He's doing the voice of Ted, directing Ted, and in the room. Whoa, that's crazy. So he's going, hey, Brian, let me get a sandwich while standing there. Crazy. That guy's a machine.
Room with you.
He's in the room and directing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive.
It really is.
And he's really kind. He's super cool.
Oh, so you appreciate kindness, do you? That's interesting. Is he kind like you? Because you're so sweet and kind. I'm glad that you appreciate others being kind. You know, MacFarlane is actually kind. I've seen him. Remember him with Logic? MacFarlane?
Yes.
Yeah. Seth MacFarlane is kind.
He did all the voices.
He did all the voices. He sat there going, shoo, shoo, sweetie. Played that old man that he plays. Pew, hey, sweetie. Just like that. He did it all. You won't do anything. You won't even tell a story. He's like, so how did you get to know Seth MacFarlane? You're like, I got to know him in a movie. It's like, oh, okay. Jeez.
Keep going.
I mean, look at his face.
Yeah.
And a billionaire.
Yeah. Yeah. I heard his
Oh.
parties are unreal.
They're great.
You been to a few?
Freak-offs? Yeah.
You don't like when Sam even laughs at one of your jokes. You found no glory in that. Getting a laugh from these two might as well be a negative laugh from two real people.
Oh, he just looked at you.
Yes, he did. And I consider that to be defamation. Watch this.
Yeah. Pretty great.
Oh. The side eye, it makes you sick to have them laugh at one of your jokes. Look at the pain going through. And look how you are drinking.
Been to a few?
Freak-offs? Yeah. Pretty great.
Wow. Yeah, I'd love to go to one of those parties.
Oh, well.
Not the freak off. The
Oh,
Joel,
all
I
right.
mean the Seth
Too
MacFarlane.
late, dude. We already interpreted it.
All right, bring on the baby oil. I'll bring
Just
it.
gave up immediately. Well, fine. That's
Did you-
it.
BYOB.
What was the process for auditioning for a movie like that?
Oh, what are you thinking? That's, first of all, one of the hardest questions in the world to answer when you hate someone. He just went into this thing where he just went,
That did not just happen. That did not just happen.
watch this. Sam thinks he's going to... And Sam, are
They're
you
all laughing together. So
Yes.
he's like, it's safe
Yeah, it's safe. It's safe.
to ask the
Sam, you're
stupidest fucking
crazy.
question.
You're crazy. Watch Sam.
That's
Did you-
it.
BYOB.
What was the process for auditioning for a movie like that?
Well, they gave me a phone call
They just called you and said you're in?
and said, would you like to do this movie?
Whoa.
Oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Case dismissed.
No tip, shaft only. The
Yep.
mic way.
That's crazy. You know what? If the judge does this, and by the way, Amazon lied to me. Now, I had to get this pretty quick. This was one of the more expensive gavels on Amazon. I totally got swindled here. I was imagining a very nice, a professional, and that's the word I used to search for this, professional judge's gavel. And I even went to Google. I go, what brand of gavel do real judges use? And it's like, real judges don't have a particular brand they use. They just have a nice one. Okay.
Great.
And now look where I am now. Now the case has to be, what is that, appealed. The whole thing's off. You just let a man free.
Oh.
So he dares to ask him this question. The response is so nasty, so self-centered, so Hollywood. We haven't heard a man speak like that. Like this is like what a character in a movie portraying the meanest Hollywood asshole would say to this
Up
question.
immediately. Well, fine. That's
Did you-
it.
BYOB.
What was the process for auditioning for a movie like that?
Well, they gave me a phone call
They just called you and said you're in?
and said, would you like to do this movie?
Whoa.
So here's why he's right again. You just asked a well-established actor who's been doing this for many, many years. He was the star of a show called Community. It was a big, big show. You just asked him what the audition process is like. He's not you. He's not going on auditions for a show like that. This infuriates McHale. Watch this.
For a movie like that.
Well, they gave me a phone call
They just called you and said you're in?
and said, would you like to do this movie?
Whoa.
That's pretty cool.
That's great.
Can you guys do the whoa again?
Whoa.
He's like, how big of losers am I sitting around here with? You guys go out on auditions for crap like that? For the Sci-Fi Awards? Yo, how'd you get that part? I'm part of their friend group. You can't get in.
That's pretty cool.
That's great.
Can you guys do the whoa again?
Whoa. We're big Joey Lawrence fans.
Well, I had already. That was during Community, and
So they knew you could be kind of a fun dick.
yeah, I
Wipe
played a
open.
lot of. And then The Soup, I was a fun dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Oh, yeah, The Soup, of course, the show he was on for 25 years.
Okay, go to 3350. One more part.
He hates Sam. He despises him.
who was it with, Mark?
I don't know.
Leo, dude.
Oh.
Wes Anderson.
Now is that the dream, to be in some like high echelon films, or you like just riding the game show train?
Mark. What are you thinking? Now, Mark might have entered fuck this guy mode, and I'm gonna backstab him now, because you've left him with his mouth open. Huh? He can't believe you're saying this to him. Yeah, you might be drunk. He's thinking. Listen to this.
Wes Anderson.
Now is that the dream, to be in some like high echelon films, or you like just riding the game show train?
We were just talking about.
Ooh, and the game show train is under, by the way. So do you ever think about doing like real movies, or do you just want to ride the game show train? Which is one of his largest insecurities. Of course, riding this game show train. He knows that's low rent. He knows that's gross and not what you want to do when you want to be an actor. He can't believe he's being spoken to this way.
Or you like just riding the game show train?
We were just talking about my films.
Oh, Ted.
Oh, not handling it well.
I think Mark's doing this on purpose as revenge for the wine
Yes,
snatch.
that's revenge porn, basically.
Yep.
Look what you're doing, and look at you. You're satisfied with that bit of revenge? He does that to Rogan, that's how we know. Because we've seen him do this passive-aggressive revenge to Rogan, which is it is a form of psychoticism.
The game show train.
We were just talking about my films.
Oh, Ted. I'm talking about. I'm not
Wait,
talking
you said that
Ted.
Ted is not an upper echelon
That's
film?
filth.
Oh, Mark, that you actually got that confrontational blood flowing from that. You didn't end that in a laugh. You actually started getting mad as if, yeah, I'm kind of snapping now. I'm kind of going off now. Look at this.
We
at
were
that
just talking about my
face.
films.
Oh, Ted. I'm talking about. I'm not
Wait,
talking
you said that
Ted.
Ted is not an upper echelon
That's
film?
filth.
That's a
That's a
That was just in
lowbrow
the Bear, you
comedy. That's TV. I'm talking about Paul Thomas, Martin Scorsese, Tarantino.
Yeah, well, you want to play like kind
Nolan.
Yeah, I've been in all their movies.
What? Pull them up.
I haven't been.
Oh, a faggot's fib? That's what they
This is
call
a
that.
passive-aggressive awe.
That was really lame. So that actually hurt your feelings that you haven't been in any cool movies. Even though he was doing like a total save by giving out the biggest directors' names in the world that barely anybody works with. And but yet that burned because you do want to be working with Tarantino. What is Tarantino going to do with you besides probably a million different roles that he could give to you? So you really believe that could happen. You truly believe, and you hope that. And why? Do you think we'll all think you're so cool? It could be my breakthrough role, and I become, because we saw him get jealous over Simon Rex in this episode. They bring up Simon Rex, and remember Simon
I
Rex.
think that's about to happen.
Oh,
right here.
great, yeah, great. Oh, perfect.
Nolan.
Yeah, I've been in all their movies.
What? Pull him up.
I haven't been.
Oh,
Who's like
bought
someone
it.
you would kill to work with?
Kill?
Yeah, murder.
David Lean. Man, he did Lawrence of Arabia. He's,
that's a great film.
I'm game for anything.
Ooh. You're game for anything. This is kind of like something actors don't really like to discuss publicly. This is like... Because he weeps over stuff like this. You know what I mean? This is like his biggest... An actor's thing. It's like... Haven't you seen a show about an actor? With this auditioning and all this crap going through their head? You know, it's been driving him nuts.
And then the one movie that he got a call for, this asshole sitting here asking him if he had to audition.
Yeah.
So what's the point?
Yeah. So what's the point, right? You thought we were all going to be like, damn, he's been in Ted. He knows Seth MacFarlane. Things don't work that way anymore.
The guy's doing the 1% Club for
Yeah,
Well,
yeah. If Spielberg's calling,
You're picking up.
He hasn't
That's a good
called
one.
yet.
He'll call.
Oh.
He'll
He
call.
listens. He likes this pod.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
What's his favorite episode?
He liked the one
Simon Rex.
where we talk about Schindler's
Simon
List.
Rex.
Hey,
Simon Rex. You bring up Simon Rex in front of him? Are you crazy? He had a break something in his house tantrum over Simon Rex winning that award or being nominated. Did he win? Simon Rex?
I don't think he was nominated for anything. He
he just people finally
Yes.
said he was good.
Yes.
Simon Rex is a no-talent clown who's like addicted to huffing and was an MTV VJ. And then he hung out with Andy Milonakis too much. And then all of a sudden he was in some indie film that he was really good at. And everybody was like, oh my God, Simon Rex has arrived. That's like your fantasy. You like threw something through a window over that. And now they bring up Simon Rex. And what do you say when you hear the name Simon Rex?
favorite episode?
He liked the one
Simon Rex.
where we talk about Schindler's List.
Hey, Simon Rex.
Ooh. Hey, Simon Rex, you kind of wish you could have a break. Like, even though you have way more money than him, you just want people to think you're amazing. Didn't you get enough of that for Community? Didn't they fawn over him with Community?
It's a long time
Shouldn't
ago,
that be?
man.
I guess so. That's not enough for you that it happened. It needs to continue to go. And then you kind of realize you're like Bryan Cranston now, where you're kind of a fool.
Hey, Simon Rex.
Yeah.
He did that.
Red Rock?
Red Rocket.
Yeah, that was great.
He crushed
Great.
it, dude.
I mean, it was.
It's our boy.
That should have gotten.
He should have gotten
an Oscar, just like Adam
Okay.
Sandler for
An Oscar.
Uncut Gems.
Oh my God! No
killer.
respect for comedians.
That thing. What's happening? Is that our time?
Oh,
Spielberg.
you fucking wish, bro. We're halfway through. Oh my God, that's only halfway through? That seems like a full episode
I know.
recap, doesn't it? That seems like a 2-hour episode
It's
recap.
so- There's not a second of this whole thing that isn't insanely
That's
awkward.
crazy. I thought we were going to look and they had both been on for an hour and 45 minutes.
And I've been like skipping ones for the good ones.
They're only 35 minutes into their real life conversation. That is brutal.
Okay, wait. One more. They were talking about how Joel is friends with Pee Wee Herman because
Wow, yeah.
the Pee Wee Herman doc, of course, we've all heard everyone say how amazing it is.
Mm-hmm.
So they're talking about that, and this is their producer chimes in at 4940.
Great 4940. We all loved that Pee Wee's Playhouse. They had great stuff in that house. 4940. And the Pee Wee documentary, which we have not seen yet. We would love to see it, but just like the Ronald McDonald documentary and the documentary about Grimace, we have not seen that yet.
We did it.
Yeah.
We did
Yeah.
it.
No, it's Ray Liotta. Great cast too. It's,
Oh, yeah, Penelope Cruz.
Do you have any fond memories about Paul you'd like to share? Like something you did together with
Whoa,
Paul Rubin?
whoa. So the producer chimes in. Do you have any fond memories about Paul that you'd like to share? Pee
So
Wee
they've
Herman.
been calling him Paul Rubens the whole time.
Okay,
The only reason
okay.
I didn't show this is it's like 5 minutes long. They talk all about the doc. Paul Rubens, he's my friend. He's my friend. And then after that convo, the producer chimes in and says this.
Cruise.
Do you have any fond memories about Paul you'd like to share? Like something you did together?
Rubens.
Paul Rubens?
What did I say? Yeah.
Yeah.
Paulie?
Paul Rubens, yeah.
Paulie Shore. I have fond memories of him.
The Wheeze.
Fond memories. He's whenever we would text and chat, and
No, you didn't.
one time
Oh, is he like maybe not alive to show us the proof?
And again, he brought this up and talked about it for so long
Yeah.
how they were friends.
Wow. What do you got downstairs here? I bet you anything he has like a stuffing that he does where it's just supposed to look natural, nothing crazy, but it is a daily stuffing that he continues. I mean, what am I seeing here, sir? Because it's boom, boom, bing, boom, boom. It's going. Can you see it? It's been beating. Excuse me, sir. Do you wear your heart on your pants? Because something's beating. What am I seeing, sir? Sir? Is it a grenade? Is that the Drew Michael Lovely Heart?
You got to blame them for this.
What is that? That is a real... Let me round this out. Joel, take a good look at this, Joel. This is happening. Don't call your manager. Look at this, Joel. What am I seeing here, Joel? I mean, not even Robin Tran would have the fucking nerve to do some shit like this.
I mean, he didn't know there was going to be no table, Jerry.
You didn't know there would be no table, Jerry!
So, can
That's
he even be blamed?
disgusting. Yeah, he should be blamed. Ooh. What could we... I'd like to smack that thing out of the park! Oh my God, imagine taking a driver to that. A Big Bertha. Fuck. That's an egg. You see what I'm seeing, right?
I do.
How does a guy get something like this? That's a round rock.
we were going to this party, and he was like, "Can I call you? Can we talk about what we're gonna wear?" I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah.
And then I'll be like, "Hon, I'm just gonna talk to Paul Rubens here.
Wow.
Someone just pee out asparagus."
It says I got a whiff myself.
Wait. You interrupted yourself and you smelled something nasty now? So you were finally getting along, telling another clout history, talking about how much Paul Rubens loved you. Of course, you can't be here today to verify that, so I'm sure you really inspired him. And then you do this.
I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah.
And then I'll be like, "Hon, I'm just gonna talk to Paul Rubens here.
Wow.
Someone just pee out asparagus."
It says I got a whiff myself.
What is it?
I think they're doing
They're cooking.
did you hear that? Like,
They're steaming vegetables for hours.
Came through the vent.
Woo.
Smell it.
Wow,
That
that
is-
is pungent.
Doesn't smell bad.
We're gonna die.
Yeah, I'd eat it.
You would?
Yeah, I'd eat that by most things.
You want to run up there and go?
Sure, I would love to. But
I'm an easy eater. I'll eat
Okay, set fire to the damn place. Burn them down.
Okay, quickly, 52:30, and this can be the last one.
52:30. Okay, here he is. Any setup needed for this?
No.
Nice to see Bernie Mac.
and
He's
a
Jack
legend.
That's right.
and Donald Glover,
Legend.
genius.
Okay, hold on.
Jack Black came on.
Ah.
That's right.
And Donald Glover, genius.
Genius.
I mean, the music, the acting, the stand-up. He's got it all. The
He's
writing.
the candy store of talent.
He is.
Yeah, he's.
You guys are still buddies?
Yeah, I'm in a flying home on his jet right now.
Whoa.
Are you serious?
No.
Excuse me, why not? Why aren't you buddies with Donald Glover? So you got jealous of Donald Glover's success. The only thing they think of when they think Community is Donald Glover's show. Now, that was Donald Glover's show. We don't even remember you. We remember Glover and the Blonde, and that's it. And you were so sick when he was doing, "This is America. You fucking hated that. You're like, what is this jungle shit? And then so they bring up Donald Glover, who's in Community. That's why we're talking about him. And you go, he could sing, he could dance, he could act in a shitty way. Watch this.
I'm flying home on his jet right now.
Whoa!
Oh, and then he makes up this lie. He goes, you guys still hang out? And it's like, nope. He's actually never contacted Joel McHale ever again and probably thinks he's a white jerk, which he is because you probably act very weird around black people, I could imagine. That's probably a giant Curb episode in itself for you guys.
The
And
writing.
The candy store of talent.
He is.
Yeah, he's there.
You guys are still buddies?
Yeah, flying home on his jet right now.
Whoa!
Are you serious?
No.
And your instant thought about him is Donald Glover. He has a jet. So that's like total jealousy. See where that comes from? You're like, Donald Glover, you associate him with jet. Even though Donald Glover is not really, I don't think he's doing that. I don't think he has his own jet. But in your mind, he must have it all. And you should have a jet, right? For your caliber of work, you should have a private jet flying around. And I hope if you ever do get a jet, we track the shit out of it on Twitter and we nail you for your usage.
Yeah, flying home on his jet right now.
Whoa!
Are you serious?
No.
Tell him I said hi.
No, he's just the nicest man. And
Yeah.
so talented. It's
Were you going to say the N-word? I think he was. He was about to say he's just the nicest. And then he said, man, watch.
No, he's just the nicest man.
See? He's just the nicest man. Ebony man. Which I've been saying a lot.
He has been
I've been
saying
saying my new word for black people is
ebony person.
ebony person. I
When
can't
did
show
this
them.
begin?
It began, well, I was actually mocking somebody. I was like, we were watching MasterChef, and I'm like, you know how many times they had to cut because Gordon kept calling the black guy Ebony?
No, the new host.
Oh, the new host. Yeah. But they've had to cut so many times because Gordon keeps referring to her as an ebony person. And that's not really even, he's very comfortable around black people. There's no reason
He
to
thinks
do that.
that's fine. And
He does think that's fine, but... And so then this sick
Yeah,
fuck...
flying home on his jet right now.
Whoa!
Are you serious?
No.
Tell him I said hi.
no,
he's like confusing him with like Michael Jordan just because he's black.
just the nicest man. And
Yeah.
so
Wow.
talented.
Were you going to say... What were you going to say? There's a lot of stuff you could have said.
Jeez.
Richard Pryor's like acting like fucking John Dees over there on the keys after Tony Hinchcliffe says something mad. This is almost like having the Kill Tony band behind you with all these black legends. Pryor, legend. Shanling, legend.
Okay, let's go to 10520. This is just him finally escaping, and then this is over.
And here's how it ends. And I was like, I don't want to,
Yeah. As a kid, I loved him, but that was pre-internet. So you're like, what the hell is this new movie coming out? Oh my
Yeah.
God, you would never know about it otherwise.
Yeah, there's no YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see this disturbing thing he did? Again, this is 105 in. It's not... This shouldn't be dragging your ass so hard.
So you're like, what the hell is this new movie coming out? Oh my
Yeah.
God, you would never know about it otherwise.
Yeah, there's no YouTube.
me.
Yeah, but now
I love the trailers
watch all
as a
that.
kid.
Now I'm with you though. Now it's like they're literally 40 minutes of
Yeah.
trailers.
And you're
Just
going to
a
see it
whole
on
other-
YouTube or Twitter or something.
And then there are the people that love it. So good for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I got to go, guys. I got to go to the airport.
Oh, sorry.
Whoa.
He waited till exactly 105, so it wasn't just at 1 hour.
Yep. The rudest thing you could do is excuse yourself. You couldn't even wait. You're like, it could end in 10 minutes, but I got to make sure. And then Mark reaches out. Look, Mark will not look at you. He's looking straight ahead, but he's putting out a hand in case you try to get up, I guess. Let's see.
And then there are the people that love it. So good for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I got to go, guys. I got to go to the airport.
Oh, sorry. Jeez. Chopper?
Wait. Mark's hand shoots down. Watch Mark's hand here.
So good for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I got to go, guys. I got to go to the airport.
Oh, sorry. Jeez.
Okay. Now that shot out like Spidey. When it shoots out, he takes a look at that hand. He does a whip pan down to that hand so quick. Remember, Mark's hand's about to shoot out. He's looking like this. Now watch his eyes as Mark's hand goes for his thigh.
Oh, sorry. Jeez.
Wow. So you did not appreciate that at all. Let's see that all together.
It's so good for them.
Yeah.
All right, I got to go, guys. I got to go to the airport.
Oh, sorry. Jeez. Chopper?
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
The 1% Club on Fox. Check it out.
Yes.
Fox. Yes.
Are you
And then
touring too right now?
I'm doing a few shows.
Can you get me the trailer for this 1% Club just to wrap
They
it up?
watch it.
Oh, they watch it. Great.
August and September
Nice.
in the Northwest.
Go to
Man.
Joel McHale's
Okay.
website and check him out.
Look at you guys.
Yeah.
This is our tour dates.
Look at you guys. You're everywhere.
We're moving
go
and
hard.
shaking.
So the jealousy. Now you're going, wait. Those have to be like little tiny shitty clubs though, right? He's trying to see. So that really got you going yet. And another man, you should see Jeff Dye's tour dates, by the way. He is going to lose his mind. Jeff Dye, so stupidly, booked like 6 months of tour dates with like 1 day off in between for 6 months. And just announced, he's like, hey, I'm coming on tour. It's like, Jeff, you are not capable. He thinks like he's going to be like Taylor Swift. It's 6 months. He has maybe a day or two off a month. And it's constant city to city to city. And he planned it himself, so it makes no sense. There's no flight path. So Jeff Dye is going to be going like to Florida and then back to Seattle. Like days apart. He's going to lose his mind. If you could do that would be, you got to write in blanks these days. Okay, let's see this. Let's see him get out.
Nice.
In the Northwest.
Go to
Man.
Joel McHale's
Okay.
website and check him out.
Look at you guys.
Yeah.
This is our tour dates.
Look at you guys. You're everywhere.
We're moving
Go
and
hard,
shaking.
dude.
Woo! That's some money.
Go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. That's some money. These people are obsessed with the dollar. They can't get over this cash. And he can't believe it because, yeah, Mark Normand is making way too much money for this shit. It's crazy. But, geez, say it to yourself in your own head.
You guys, you're everywhere.
We're moving
Go
and
hard,
shaking.
dude.
Woo! That's some money.
Go.
Oh, yeah.
Well, dude, it's great to see you, man.
Well, thank you guys.
Thanks for popping in. That was a good chat.
Red
Oh,
Bank
they
News.
cut from Sam's handshake. So Sam, he's like, I would like the handshake edited out.
Well, thank you guys.
Thanks for popping in. That was a good chat.
Wow.
Right before.
So he might have
Never-
went like this. He might have went, and that's why they cut, because they didn't want to show that. And he actually helped the wipe blow by doing the gotcha. So now they're sitting
They
there.
just read their dates this whole time. It's
okay.
nothing.
I thought you said there was a trailer that we get to see.
Oh, we could go. It's like just a.
I just
it's
want
not
to
that good.
get a glimpse of what he's doing.
Okay, go to sorry.
I could probably just find it here.
2740.
2740. I just want to see the style of this so we could envision what he's doing night after night.
So lucky.
And now you're doing the 1% Club.
Thank you.
The
You
game
just skip
show,
forward till
which
you see it.
that's
It's
a
a-
fun gig.
That
What's that?
Just skip forward till you see it.
This
This is
didn't
just
go there. Didn't go there. That's fine.
2740. Yeah, no, you're there.
Oh,
It's-
they
we
play
had
it
to go-
early in the
yes.
show. We skipped over it. I
that's
get
the
it.
promo. That's
we
the
go.
promo one. Can we play it? Sure. Yeah. All right.
Look at this jerk.
Hey,
game
look.
show.
That's me.
Look
What a
at this
hunk.
shit.
First look. See what I did there?
Look at that.
Percentage here.
Yeah. All right.
Like he chose poop and toot and not
Look
fart.
what you're. Oh my God.
Here's how you play the game.
You
are
didn't
asked
want
a
them
question,
showing
and
this.
if you get it right, you get to answer another question.
Oh, shame on
They show
you.
their
You might as
faces,
well
though.
be scamming people online, like that online game show where they were picking 80 winners a day. Remember that craze?
Yes, wait, show their faces while they watch it, though.
Oh,
That's the
okay,
best
good.
part.
Answered that correctly. If you got that wrong, welcome to the dumb house.
There's a house for dumb people.
So yeah, Jim Jeffries hosts this version in Australia.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, so they loved it. Now they're skimming through, it appears. They've decided to just skim through. For the rest of it, they've seen enough. Real nice. And shame on you. Look how you're standing. The faux hunk did it again. Joel McHale never disappoints. And 2 conspiracies blown wide open.
Makes your day. He brings you the world, the stars and the songs. Mike makes your day. He does what you'd like to and takes you along.